I didn't like how that sounded. How can I... What's the thing that's after you? The thing that's after me is, the Chateau. Shadow, or whatever. I think. Or it's, I just know it's an Amnesia grunt. I'm not gonna... I know what it is, because I've seen other people play this game, but I'm not gonna straight out spoil it right now. If you haven't played this. This is my first time playing it, but I've seen other people play this game about 3 or 4 times, so I know what's going on here. I'm still surprised that things have been going so well, though. So could you see it? I'll show you in a little bit. Letter regarding the discovery of the orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. Excuse me. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed, while rich contrast. It not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Excuse my inability to speak English, apparently. This is like Slender Man. Not really, actually. It's much scarier than that. I think, anyways. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity rather, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue, shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running. Through the bleak surroundings, the trees had turned charcoal black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on, through the drenched land, as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away, across the Alps, to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Wow. That's some stuff, guys. Oh, look at that crucifix. I mean, Jesus, rather. It's some town folks, it looks like. Really creepy. I wrote that much better on the second page, I think. Oh crap. Doggy! Puppy! That is long enough to sum up my life. Yeah, just about. Look at that, a bird. The canine spine. Yeah. Around the rib cage anyway, it's not quite the full spine though, it looks like.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Okay. Time to saw you. Or not. Oh my god, this is bothering my ear. Feels like there's something in my ear. Sorry. It was really starting to bother me. Oh, there is a page here. I was like, what's in here? Canis Lupus Familius, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger the endogenous response. causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. Or rub him up with the saw, either way, yeah, when I was sawing the dog. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the experience, from the exercise, whatever, experience exercise, pretty much the same thing. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. But who knows? It could be anything. Huh. Crystal clear! Barricade the door. What does it say? Oh, I don't know, I can't read that. Is that the torso of a person or a dog? I think that still might be a dog, I'm not sure. Which you're in your nether region. Huh? What's that? I swear to God, if this guy ever opened his eyes, I'd have a heart attack. Tinderbox! Mike. Oh shit.